Right now, an invisible engine is running the modern world. Every time you search something on Google, stream a movie, swipe your credit card, or open an app, you are interacting with it. Most people think the digital world belongs to Windows or macOS. After all, that's what's sitting on your desk or laptop right now. But the most powerful systems on Earth, from interstellar rovers and military infrastructure to every single one of the world's top 500 supercomputers, rely on something entirely different. They rely on Linux. But why does the backbone of human engineering run on an operating system that is completely free, open source, and built by a global community? And more importantly, why haven't you switched to it yet?
Let's be honest about the operating system you're probably using right now. You turn on your machine just wanting to get some work done or play a game. Instead, you're greeted with a forced system update that takes 20 minutes and reboots your PC without your permission. You open a couple of browser tabs, and your laptop fan starts sounding like a jet engine. Why? Because background telemetry, forced AI assistance, and endless tracking apps are eating up gigabytes of your RAM before you've even started working. Our modern desktop operating systems have slowly turned from tools we own into digital landlords we pay to rent from. They track your data, inject advertisements into your start menu, and lock you out of your own hardware's full potential. You don't truly control your machine. They do.
This is exactly why Linux exists. Unlike Windows or macOS, Linux isn't owned by a single tech giant. It is a kernel, the core engine of an operating system that is completely open source. Anyone can look at the code, modify it, and share it, because it doesn't hide tracking software or forced bloatware under the hood. It is incredibly lightweight. A computer that stutters on modern Windows can feel brand new on Linux, simply because the OS isn't fighting you for your own hardware resources. It grants you total absolute control. If you want to change how your desktop looks down to the pixel, you absolutely can do that. If you want a system that only updates when you say so, you have it. It obeys you, not a corporate boardroom.
Now, when most people hear the word Linux, they picture a Hollywood hacker typing green code into a scary black box. They think it's only for developers, cybersecurity experts, or system administrators. Modern Linux comes in what we call distributions, or distros for short. These are complete packages that include beautiful, intuitive graphical user interfaces. You don't need to know a single line of code to use them. If you can use a web browser, download an app from an app store, and move files into a folder, you already know how to use modern Linux. Apps like Google Chrome, LibreOffice, VLC, Steam, and even professional video editors run natively right out of the box.
If you're tired of the privacy invasions and the heavy RAM usage, you don't have to wipe your computer today. You can download a beginner-friendly version like LinuxMint or Ubuntu, put on a simple USB drive, and test it out directly from the USB without changing a single file on your hard drive. It's called a live USB, and it lets you try before you buy, except it's completely free. It's time to take back control of your digital life. But I want to hear from you. What operating system are you currently running on your daily driver? Are you sticking with Windows or Mac? Or are you tempted to make the jump to the open source world? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if this video opened your eyes, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the tech running our world. See you in the next one.